Well, hello there, everybody. It's Grandpa Scott, and I'm back today with another fun story and a cool adventure. So today's story is called The Grand and Wonderful Day. It's a Winnie the Pooh book. Do you like Winnie the Pooh? I do too. Let's read the story, okay? It was a sparkling morning in the 100-acre woods, the sort of day that makes Pooh Bear want to say hello to the sun, the birds, and the trees, and especially to the honey pot waiting for him in the cupboard. As he tumbled out of bed, Winnie the Pooh remembered that grand and wonderful thing was going to happen on this day. But being a bear of very little brain, Pooh could not remember what. Perhaps a mouthful of something golden and sweet would help, he said to himself. I wonder what that is. Although the honey was yummy in Pooh's tummy, it did nothing to jog his memory, so Pooh decided to call on Piglet. Perhaps Piglet would know what grand and wonderful thing to expect. On his way, Pooh sang to keep himself company. How nice it is to be able to say, even when you don't know what, that something grand will happen today, the wonderful thing that you forgot. Oh, a grand and wonderful thing will happen today. Rum-tiddly-tum, rum-tiddly-tum. Can you sing with Grandpa Scott? Probably want Grandpa Scott to quit singing too. Pooh's song ended just as he got to Piglet's house. He knocked on the door. Surely 3 knocks should be enough, Pooh thought to himself, but he knocked once more for good measure. No one was home. Maybe Piglet has gone to visit Rabbit, said Pooh. Where is Piglet, I wonder? Pooh knocked 3 times at Rabbit's door, then 3 times in case Piglet was there. But there was no one home to say, "Hello, Pooh! We were hoping you would come along." Or better still, "Hello, Pooh! We've been saving a little something for you, just in case." Boy, that Pooh, always thinking about his tummy. "Dear, dear," muttered Pooh, scratching his head. "Something grand and wonderful will happen today. But no one will know it but me. Things are always so much more grand and wonderful when your friends are there to share them, I always say." Pooh's quite a rhymer, isn't he? So Pooh continued on to the sandy pit. He was hoping to find Roo playing there, with Kanga watching over him. But when he arrived, there was no Kanga and no Roo. I know, thought Pooh. Kanga and Roo are probably sharing a tasty little something to tide them over till lunch. If that's the case, company will be just the thing. Pooh's looking for some treats, isn't he? When there was no answer at Kanga and Roo's, neither Pooh did not know what to think. Suddenly, he saw a bouncing something ahead. Pooh hoped it would be his good friend Tigger. But the bouncing something turned out to be nothing more than some leaves sweeping by a breeze. So no Tigger either. By the time he got to Owl's treehouse, Pooh's tummy was beginning to grumble. "Please, oh please, let Owl be home," he chanted, as he knocked on the door and rang the bell sometime. At the same time he did that. Wow. But by now, Pooh was really not surprised to find that there was no one home at Owl's house either. So Piglet's gone, Rabbit's gone, Owl's gone, Tigger's gone. Where is everybody? Now there was quite a lot of disappointment for a bear in one day, but Pooh refused to give up hope. He kept on walking till he arrived to a rather sad and boggy place where Eeyore lived. "Eeyore!" called Pooh. "Oh, Eeyore, where are you?" But the little donkey did not answer. Where could he be? "Bother!" cried Pooh. "What if instead of something grand and wonderful, something entirely different is about to happen today? Something sad and gloomy. For instance, What if everyone knows it but me? I'd better go to Christopher Robin's house at once. He'll know what to do. Pooh hurried through the 100-acre woods, up steep slopes and over rocky streams, thought of a blistery days and honey raid by the heffalumps, and the woozles filled his head. Those heffalumps and woozles, would they take Pooh's honey? They probably would. By the time Pooh arrived at Christopher Robin's house, he had become quite upset, too upset to notice the colorful banner and balloons all about the yard. Christopher Robin, a sad and gloomy thing is about to happen, Pooh sputtered. I hope it hasn't happened already. Just as Pooh was relating his worries to Christopher Robin, Piglet, Rabbit, and all the rest popped up to shout, Happy birthday, Pooh! Look at all his friends. That is great. Silly old bear, said Christopher Robin gently. Did you forget what day it is? I suppose I did, said Pooh. But I just remembered that no bear ever had such a grand and wonderful friends. Of course, the honey cake with Pooh's name on it turned out to be a rather grand and wonderful too. Have you ever had a great surprise in your day that maybe you forgot about, but then when it happened, you were super excited about it? Well, I know I have, and I hope today's story about Winnie the Pooh and the grand, wonderful day was a lot of fun for you too. So now's the time to go outside and have some fun, because this Pooh story is all done.